Here's what we got going on, guys. This is the Divisional 2v2 Blitz World Series Tournament. We got OSnap, Loka, Son and Java. These are the 5 teams, kind of matched up based on their rankings. Up next, Mr. Deeb and Beals. Hope you guys are ready to go. Please confirm if you are. You guys are going to be coming up next. But all the teams are going to play each other 2 points, just round robin. All the teams will play each other 2 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of the Blitz World Series.
Oh, Snark and Doofus are both here. That's just what I needed.
I'm so excited you're here. I could befriend a Chrono Legionnaire.
You guys tell Kian to be nicer. Tell Going to be more responsible. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. We'll get you in after this, Snark. Alright, here we go, guys. So, first round 2v2 action here in the Divisional Blitz Tournament. Look what I did on the right side. Ah, the clock's not right. I got 2 clocks. I'm going to hide the top clock, but then I made their names bigger for you guys. I just need to hide the top clock, though. I thought I had a button for that. Okay, well, we'll figure it out after this. Anyway, guys, so here we're going, Divisional 2v2 tournament here. We got 5 teams. They're all going to play each other 2 points. They're all going to play each other 2 points, round robin style. People with the team with the most points wins. If we have enough time, the top 2 teams will play a championship. Not sure if we'll have time for that. And then right after this, in about an hour and a half, we are moving on to the pro tournament. With lots of big names playing 2v2 as well. So $100 in prizes going out today. Going to be some good games. So the colors are orange and red, blue and teal. So that should kind of help you guys see the teams a little bit here. I know it gets a little bit chaotic, but we got Asan in red in the bottom left, Java and orange in the bottom right, OSnap and teal in the top left, Loka and blue in the top right. Some good teams, some good players out here. A lot of these guys in this this tournament are all different divisional players. Most of them have played throughout the month, so it should be pretty good. Berg's here. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Just in time. Berg signed up for the... I said so put a thumbs up if you're going to be here. Berg did it right away. I said, thanks, Berg. If only we had 10 people as responsible as Berg around here. Early action here. So I like Asan bringing it up the side. I like that nice base walk, bunker walk. I mean, obviously, 2v2 and Blitz, it's tight. It's small. We're going to be seeing a lot of base walking, probably a lot of Soviet in these lower divisions. I'm not sure at the higher divisions if we'll see some more Allied or not. Obviously, Allied's been strong in regular on this map, but 2v2, I don't know. It's just so fast. The bunkers are so strong. It's hard to even get your tech up to get the prison towers out. And Asan looks like he's going to be taking this one on pretty much. Asan's pretty much 2v1ing this with Java just kind of staying alive in the bottom right. But we see Asan is going to get backdoored here. Locus sneaking in here, going to take out. He's questioning himself. I think maybe he wants to go home. But Java doing a good job of protecting Asan's backside while Asan cleans up on the front end. Quick little point here for Team Red, Team Asan. Asan is fierce. Asan's hungry, man. Kid's hungry. Kid is hungry. Asan just went on a rampage. Snark, you want to join in after this one? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Left. All right, here we go. Here we go. Point number 2. So, these guys, Asan and Java do have 1 point on the board right now. This is not best of 3 with these guys. It's just 2 games. Everyone's going to play each other 2 points, and then the teams with the most points are going to go on. So, got to collect those points. You want to get those points. Simple as that. Asan in the top right, the player to watch right now. He's on a rampage. Oh, I like this from OSnap. He goes super heavy dogs. Oh, he's camping that barracks. And a sentry gun out, but Asan brings his own sentry gun, so Asan is going to target those dogs and try to get in the bunker, but ooh, OSnap doing a great job of contesting that bunker, but does fall behind ultimately. Now he's double sentried and bunkered, so he is going to lose that, but I like where his head's at. I like where his head's at. Yeah, bunker, nice. Gonna be a nice hit. Oh, nice chain reaction. And Snap's already in trouble. Hassan is on a rampage. I think it was a pretty good team up with Java and Hassan, because Java's kind of just chilling. Java's mostly hanging out. So Loka's tough though. Loka did win the 2v2 warm-up tournament. Loka and Zed won the 2v2 warm-up tournament. Loka's a tough player, but Hassan's just on a rampage right now. I like this from Loka, just trying to backdoor. And again, we see Java trying to be like, hey, don't pick on my teammate. Loka's going to try to get on the backside of this MCV. Oh, that oil's looking juicy. And Java does get a drone in. Java and Hassan teamwork with those sentry guns. Loka's not able to get anything done. Yeah, and Hassan, I mean, the bunker walk. It could be a day for bunker walks. Could be a day for bunker walks. Now Java trying to take his own little punch on the bottom side there. Doesn't have enough tanks for it. Loka is hanging in here, but Snap's doing a better job. You know, Hassan kind of tore through him a lot faster last time, so he is delaying a little bit. And in 2v2, you know, even if you can't do much, as long as you can distract someone and slow him down, you know, hopefully you can buy some time for your teammate. Bunkers. Ow, so many bunkers for Hassan. That's a good move. How do you counter those bunkers early on? I guess early on you really don't have a way to with Soviet. Even with Allied, I mean, Rockies and stuff would be pretty expensive. Could be a day for bunkers. Could be a day for bunkers. So Snap's forced to pack up his MCV and head south. And Hassan on a warpath right now. He's going to take those oils. Thank you very much. Nice little chain reaction. Oh, maybe no chain reaction there. So still keeping the sentries going on that top side. But, oh, Java in now with his nice own little army. He's got some, throwing some fodder out in front. Okay, Java. I see you working, buddy. Java's got a nice little group. Hey, Java's a slow starter, but hey, he's rolling now. 3 war factories, 4K. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, the clock. I'm gonna hide that stupid. I got 2 clocks on the right side. Come on. Come on, Ivor. And Hassan just on a tear right now. Java with a lot of his own rhinos. Java should probably try to. This is so juicy. Look at these oils. Look at this. So juicy. Hoorah! Hassan and Java flexing. So, yeah, so you see Hassan push back just for the moment. Oh, Marco with the raid. Thanks, Marco. You guys are in time, in time for the Blitz 2v2 tournament. Real action starts in about an hour and a half, so hopefully you got time to kill. This is the lower division. Still fun, though. Loka's out with a Kirov now, though. I like that. I like that. Kirov out. Kirov, and he's sending Kirovs in both directions. Loka's like, I'll do this all myself. But, Snap does have a barracks still. Still has a barracks. And Loka's just gonna pump these Kirovs. So they're gonna push. So Hassan and Java are pushing in here now. Should be able to get a lot of damage done. These Kirovs are just too slow moving, I think. Snap out of the game. Yeah, 1 demo truck. These oils are just so nice. Okay, so he's gonna hit that nuclear reactor. Those Kirovs were a nice move from Loka. I like where his head's at, but just a little bit too overwhelmed. So that'll be GG. 2 points for Java and Hassan. They just gotta click the buildings, click the buildings, click the buildings.
Your assistance is required.
Okay, boom. All right, so Java and Hassan, and it's not best of 3. It's just round robin, 2 points each. So let's keep things moving as fast as we can here. Snark.
Yo, Ivor.
Just what I needed. Snark to cheer me up.
Here we go, man. Some 2v2 action. I like what's going on here. A lot to think about, eh?
I know it's pretty fast moving. Although Hassan's made these last couple ones easy because he's just tearing through people.
So true. Dr. Asan looking OP. OP. But here we go. We're going into the next series here as Asan and Java, the winners of, well, they got 2 wins already. They need to face Beals and Mr. Deeb here. We're going to have a left versus right game. We have Asan and Java on the right-hand side here. And on the left, we have Mr. Deeb and Beals. The only one going allied here, you'll notice, is Mr. Deeb. Now, that's a brave man if I've ever seen one.
Allied's tough, man, especially in these lower division. I mean, okay, so what do you do at a higher division? What will we be seeing the top level players doing against like the bunker walk? I mean, the bunker conscripts walking towards you. What do you do about that?
No. So if you have a group of GIs, there is no way you're walking a bunker into those GIs. You cannot walk a bunker
Ah,
into GIs because the bunker will
gotcha.
be dead before a conscript even gets in it, right?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. And we see Mr. Deep with a brave oil walk towards his Soviet opponent here. Asan with his usual, conscripts out front. He is going to go with his bunker walk here. Already has a bunker inside. Oh my god, no war factory yet for Asan. And look at him with the bunker walk. That is insane. Mr. Deep, did go war factory right after oil here. So we're going to see a bit of an Allied versus Soviet engagement at the bottom. But look at that bunker already in
Hitting
range,
the MCV.
doing damage.
Oh my god.
Asan looking like a beast here, Ivor. What is going on? And Mr. Deep is going up to defend Beals. Are they both going in on Asan now? Asan only now getting his war factory out. Java sleeping at the wheel, now going in, attacking the barracks. Oh, but Asan is in trouble. He's going to lose his barracks. He's spamming these sentry guns. Okay, the barracks does go down. Now spamming drones, trying to get as many tanks as possible here. We'll see if he can defend the important buildings like the MCV, which is being targeted right now at the top right here. Can Asan defend this? This could be crucial here.
Ah, they just don't have enough to get it. It was a nice to hit that bunker, cancel his sentry guns, cancel his bunkers, cancel his infantry, but without hitting the MCV, it was only a very small slowdown.
Yeah, but Java coming into the rescue here, heading to the top here with his tanks, and the drones doing so much work, and the bunkers doing so much work, and now Beals running with his MCV. Oh!
And Java in to clean things up here. Nice little 1-2 punch from Java and Asan. And Java's playing off Asan well. He's kind of hanging back. He's a little bit of a slow starter, but then comes in quick when Asan needs him, and they get the MCV there. And I'm a little surprised I'm surprised Beals didn't see that coming from Asan. I mean, everyone in the stream knows exactly what Asan's going to do.
Exactly, and his response to that was a little bit slow, but he did rush in with the rhinos, right?
Yeah.
He did rush in with the rhinos. He did have Mr. B deep support there, but the drones, the sentry guns, Asan really getting good at building out of multiple tabs, and that's what we love seeing here on Blitz. It's all about building out those tabs. The crate's up here, but at this point it's already too late as Java and Asan bring down the hammer, and they're closing in here on Mr. Deeb. It's looking pretty much over.
Yep, and Asan and Java, yeah, a force.
Force indeed. There we go, Mr. Deeb quits. All that's left is this power plant from Beals. Wow. Asan and Java, keep an eye on those two, Ivor. Keep an eye on those two.
Oh, that's great. 3-0 run. Asan looking tough. And it's fun to see him. It's been fun to see him develop. I mean, it was just, when did he start playing Blitz? A month and a half ago or something?
Literally, yeah. He came on Castle Map, dude. As far as I
Crazy.
remember.
All right, sorry. This is still going. I just got to correct this layer real quick. I got to hide this clock. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, wow. Very, very nice. Wow. This is 10 times harder than 1v1, says Mr. Deeb. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Blitz. Blitz is much harder.
Yeah, I mean, Blitz already makes things so fast, makes everything. I mean, I feel like your weaknesses get weaker, your strengths get weak. Like everything's just so much faster and more chaotic. You gotta factor in all these things you're not used to doing, and then you combine that in the fact that your neighbor's gonna be on your doorstep in 4 seconds, in the 2v2.
Yes. Indeed. So same positions here. We got Asan in the top right. Oh, Java deploying his MCV a little bit later. That's not what you want to see in a 2v2 game where every single little second starts. Literally, look how close these players are starting to each other. 1-2 buildings and they're in each other's faces having a knife fight. And that's what we love about these 2v2 matches, isn't it?
That's exactly right. It's funny. I mean, I just can't. I mean, I can't wait to watch as this day progresses and we get these top level guys in here doing this. It's like, it's going to be really funny to watch this develop over the course of the day. But so here we go. Beals answers with his own.
Oh, giving him a taste of his own
And
medicine. I
Beals,
love it.
and he targets. Oh, so he switches from the bunker to the sentry gun. That wasn't right, was it?
I don't know, but the bunker does go down, and now
And
Hassan should get his troops. Ooh.
Yep, and you see, and Beals, so Beals had a good plan, but you see he didn't keep anything going. Why? There's nothing coming out of the barracks. He's not keeping this pushed. And Hassan is moving so much faster. He's on this defensive, you know, he's moving multiple tabs faster right now. And on these frontline battles, that's what it comes down to.
Indeed, and we're gonna see Beals go broke if he tries to keep up this defense as well. Drones are useless. Hassan doesn't even have any tanks. What are those drones gonna do? Not the answer here, but at the bottom, Mr. D pulling a little bit ahead on. Well, I mean, Java and Mr. D pretty much even, but it is gonna come down to Mr. D, and that's what he's gonna do with the drones. He's gonna send them to support his ally. If he could help his ally eliminate his opponent quickly, never mind, sends them back up. I take it all back.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, it actually seemed like a decent idea, and then it became an idea that, yeah, so he should go drone Java's tanks and try to give Mr. Deeb a little chance to make something happen, but I don't know.
Yeah, but he can't really get in there, can he? With the two huts in the front, the bunker in the bottom, the sentry gun on the right.
That's true.
Oof, I don't know, man. It's looking very bad here for Mr. Deeb and Beals as they come in here, and too many tanks. Java coming into the rescue, and Hassan and Java, they found the rhythm, haven't they?
Yup. And Hassan out.
What is that engineer?
An engineer.
What is that? What is that? Where's that going? What is he doing?
I love that it's like
Java wins the tank fight.
so funny, that engineer. I like how it's like running around like it has something to do. There's nothing for you to do, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna go fix the war factory, the power plant. I don't know. A little bit of lag.
Yeah, and on a 2v2 kind of day, that's always going to be a concern. But hopefully, we fingers crossed. Going dropped out of the next tournament. He's the one who usually lags, so.
Well, his loss. I mean, the next bracket's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about. All right. Okay. So.
Yeah, Hassan coming in here to clean up what's left of Beals, cleans up the last tank, targeting the power plant first, which is it's a decent move. I would go for the war factory though in this position specifically. Mr. Deeb running up top, trying desperately to defend his allies' war factory. Hassan targeting the oil.
Why is he?
Toaster.
Why is Hassan switching targets like that? I don't understand it. He could have destroyed the war. He went for the power, then he went war factory, then he switched to oil. All right, Java coming in now. Oh, that bunker.
Okay, they're cleaning out the bunker, but Hassan on 2 war factories, 6 oils. Oof, it has been Hassan, all Hassan so far.
Yeah, yep. So we are getting some lag here. Relapse allow the GC in 2v2. What's GC?
In 2v2, is this me?
Yeah, Snark, I think it's you because your voice is cutting out.
I'm going for both. All right, let me reboot some shit here, and I'll try to join back right after.
Snark, double-edged sword. You know, real positive, but then he does bring a little bit of lag. Okay, what is going on right now? Why are they not ending this? Why does Beal still have a war factory? Oh my god. Wait, this is hilarious. Mr. Deeb's doing a good job here. He's putting this one on his back. And Beal still does have a war factory and some oils, which is hilarious. Never said Snark lagging, no offense. I think it was offensive. He deserved to know, Nebras. Yeah, okay, so now Java joining in the fight here. And it's so funny, you know, we see this. This is kind of the fallacy, right? Like, they think this is the battleground. It's like, Java, you could just come backdoor him here. Doesn't really matter. Just getting rid of that war factory is good. There's more than one way to do this, for sure. But, you know, he could definitely backdoor him. Java does have some fodder not in the fight. It's the right idea, though. It's half a plan. He is building the fodder. I like that. Java knows what he's doing. He's just a little bit slow on a few things, but you can't really blame him. 2v2 blitz is pretty fast moving. All right. Okay, Fish and Lloyd, hop on in here, guys. Hop on in. So that's another, so that is 2 points. Another 2 for old Asan and Java, and that puts Beals and Lloyd 0 wins, 2 losses. We got Lloyd and Fish coming in, and then we got Nebras and Ali right after that. Nebras and Ali. Ali, can you? Okay. All right. So Beals and Mr. Deeb. Beals and Mr. Deeb top side here. We got Fish and Lloyd on the bottom side. So Lloyd and Fish, the D4 first and second finishers. So Lloyd's been playing some good blitz this month. Fish is figuring things out as well. I think this team, they could put something together here. We'll see. Beals definitely, I think has an understanding, mid-late game stuff. He definitely knows how to pump rhinos, understands like traditional Red Alert 2, a little bit newer to blitz, and I think we're just seeing him struggle. Well, it's hard to say for sure, because if you're struggling against Asan, it's hard to know if it's you or if it's just the fact that Asan's a monster. It could be as simple as that. The L looks, the one looks like an L. Not sure about that. Yeah, that blow up on the right side. It's too bad it's so blurry, but I think that's the easiest way to do it. I couldn't grab their individual ones, but I think that makes it easier on the right, even if it's blurry. It's just bigger, so you guys can track the players a little bit easier and their money. So we are seeing Lloyd with his own bunker walk on the right side here going towards Mr. Deeb. Beals, top left. Beals is kind of chilling. Beals wants to get his rhinos out. He wants to pump rhinos. Lloyd is going to bring the bunker walk on the right side. We'll see if Mr. Deeb's able to respond to this. On the scoreboard. Oh, you mean Lloyd's name? That's just how L's work, man. It's just the nature of the L letter. Okay, so now we got Beals and Mr. D pushing in here on the bottom right. Nice little tank engagement here. Fish comes over to help defend. I'd like to see some sentry guns from both players, for that matter. When your teammates getting attacked, obviously the sentry guns can be nice. The fact you can build 2 sentry guns off of an MCV at the same time is nice. Oh, you mean on the scoreboard? I thought you meant Lloyd's name. Ah, on the scoreboard, a capital L. Okay, all right. I think that's a pretty good idea. You can work with that. I was like, man, that's just Lloyd's name. That's just how it goes. All right, so the bunker walk continuing. I'd like to see Lloyd push this bunker walk a little bit more. Like, already he has a couple bunkers kind of out of position. But he's going to take this oil. Oh, takes his own bunker with it. I think he should continue that bunker walk. I like that idea. But so now Beals, without Asan coming crashing down on him right away, you see Beals is out. Beals is a pretty comfortable, heavy rhino kind of player. So he's out now with quite a few rhinos. Going to do some work on the bottom side here. Okay. Beals has a lot of rhinos, Mr. Deeb. So both now, a lot of rhinos from all the players across right now. Okay, tank engagement here on the middle. It looks like Mr. Deeb's going to pull ahead there. So we got Fish pushing in. Fish is doing some work on the left side here. I like it. Yeah, there is navies. In order to build a navy on this map, you have to capture the lighthouse with an engineer, and then you can build a navy. So Fish has quite a few rhinos. Fish is broke. All the other players doing pretty good on their finances. Lloyd has too much money. Not a good problem to have. It means you're not building enough. So with that money, I'd love to see Lloyd. If Lloyd had a forward barracks, he had more bunkers, was spamming. These oils are kind of a liability for Lloyd right now. You're going to see that oil get targeted. It's going to take a bunker with it. Yep. And Mr. Deeb, yes, but we do see Fish pushing it on the top side here, and Beals is going to have a hard time defending. You see Mr. Deeb coming over now to try to defend him. A lot of tanks out of position. Fish dives on the MCV. Good decision. He's still got a couple war factories, so the war factory targets are a little stressful. He probably wants to try to thin out this army, or he's going to get counterpunch. He does pull back to his bunkers. Good move. It's a good in and out for Fish. Heads up move there. V3 rockets now. You see V3 rockets in the top right to counter Orange's base walk. I gotta go with the colors. Like right now I'm keeping track of the names, but we're 40 minutes into the stream. I gotta go colors. So we do see... How is this going right now? Teal losing most of his tanks, so Beals losing most of his tanks down the bottom left here. So Teal, top left, doesn't have an MCV, but he has 3 war factories and a ton of money, so he's still heavily in this game. That's kind of annoying. You know, it'd be nice, but with 3 war factories, what can you do? We don't see any players pushing tech right now yet, even though everyone has a ton of money. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, this has been pretty solidified as a early Rhino Wars. Now we transition to mid-late game, and I think it's just going to come down to sheer Rhino power. You see Mr. Deep here with a lot of Rhinos. Lloyd's going to come over to try to defend. They're going to get him sandwiched here. They got their armies. Oh, but Lloyd pulling back now for some reason. I think they could push here. You see now Teal bringing a lot of fodder into the mix. Oh, but Fish doesn't help Lloyd out. Lloyd gets double teamed for a second there. And you see Mr. Deeb and Beals and Blue and Teal just kind of a little bit more synergy on the field, working their tanks together, being able to double team a little bit. As I say that, they get a bit out of position as Teal pulls himself back and Blue pushes in. A lot of conscripts, some drones. Man, a lot of in and outs here. Really hard to say how the dust is going to settle on this. This is a pretty tight match. Now Lloyd out with a lot of drones to try to hit the slow down Beals and Mr. Deeb here. He does a good job with those drones. That completely slows down that advance. Wow. Okay. Yeah, very interesting. Wow, and these guys, and Beals and Mr. Deeb are still pumping these rounds. So Beals does now lose 1 war factory, but he's still on 2 war factories. He's got no MCV, but he's still heavily in this game. Lloyd is still continuing the push on the right side here, but you see Mr. Deeb's got the Desolators in place to slow things down. Desolators and V3 rockets. These V3 rockets could be... there's a flak cannon out, so we can't get too much done for those V3s. Still no one... Oh, we do have Battle Lab Tech from Lloyd. No Iron Curtain, no Kirovs yet. He is trying to use some demo trucks on the right side. So does dive. Okay, so now, but even now, Beals still has 1 war factory, and the price that Fish has had to pay to get that land, absolutely exhausting, as you see Mr. Deeb and Beals on big armies here. And Lloyd pushes in over a lot of radiation through a bunker. And what's the target? He's got 3 war factories. We're playing Rhino Wars. So he does get behind his base. He gets out of the radiation. He gobbles up that army nicely. All of those tanks are smoking, but he's getting some stuff down here. Oh, he goes back onto the radiation. Lloyd, get off the radiation. So Lloyd taking a big bite here on the top right, going for that war factory as we see Beals push in on Fish on the bottom left, but Teal's not able to get much done on the bottom left. Fish is going to hold, and Lloyd on the top right is cleaning up. And a big move from Lloyd. That radiation scared me. He spent a lot of time on it, but ultimately... there wasn't enough defenses around that radiation to stop it. It wouldn't have taken much with the amount of damage those rhinos were taking, but ultimately, good teamwork there. Fish able to hold, keep that pressure on Beals on the left side, and then Lloyd was able to come in and drop the hammer on the top right. That should pretty much be GG. Both of the top players still have a barracks, which is annoying. There's Crazy Ivans coming out on the right side, bunch of conscripts on the left. Oh, and Fish gets a nasty chain reaction there. Love that. Love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, so that does put 1 for Lloyd. Nice. Okay, another point. Let's get it. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That was a close one. Those guys were banging out. But, yeah, Fish and Lloyd. Fish did a really good job hanging in there. He's a pretty new player. It's impressive. Beals and Beals.
Unlock.
Oh, we're already started.
Oh, man. That was fast. Okay, never mind. I'll join next one. I'll join next one.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, so... here we go, guys. So second point here again. It's not best of 3, so you're just trying to put points up. You play all the teams in your division 2 times. So we got Beals and Mr. Deeb, blue and teal top side. We got Fish and Lloyd, red and orange bottom side. Lucky Unicorn. Oh, I turned up that volume. Can you guys hear the volume on that Lucky Unicorn? Could you guys hear that little song or not? Anyway, lucky unicorn for Deeb and Beals, just what they needed to hang in here. So we are going to see Mr. Deeb bring his own bunker walk. He's bringing a bunker walk towards Lloyd in orange. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I have to have it kind of low because people can trigger it whenever they want. So, like, Kian could be triggering it in the middle of, like, a very important moment. But I think it should be a little bit higher. Anyway, so drone's out now. Ah, yeah, so they're expecting. I like that. I like this from Fish. He's expecting the early rhino, so he's gonna bring out some early drones to slow him down. I love that. I love that. All right, Asan. We always trust us. Asan's a doctor. You always trusted a doctor. I was like, Asan, you're going to play? This was like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, hey, can you play the tournament? He's like, no, I'm in the operating theater at the hospital. I'm like, now that is more important than Red Alert 2. A lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, I'm tired. Like, that's not a very good excuse. But if you need to be being a doctor at a hospital, that is a pretty good excuse. Anyway, so we do see lots of bunker action on both sides of the map right now. But it looks like we're going to see Fish and Lloyd pulling ahead. Fish with his own bunker walk, doing some landscaping on the right side, clearing out. I like that. Is he going to get that oil? Jumps back in, grabs the oil. Nice chain reaction. Fish and Lloyd looking nasty, man. Looking nasty. Being at the gym is slightly less important than being a doctor and saving lives, Kane. Just kidding. They're equally important. Kane working out and being a doctor at the hospital are equally important. All right. So, so you see Lloyd going into more of a defensive position on the left side, kind of gumming up that channel against Mr. Deeb, while you see Fish on the right side. Fish putting the pressure on Beals, which is really impressive. Yeah, hats off to Fish. Fasting is an excuse? Yeah, fasting is a good excuse, I guess. I mean, yeah, I didn't say fasting wasn't an excuse. Do you mean like Ramadan? You have like religious, cultural things to do. That's a good excuse. There's lots of good excuses. I mean, work. Technically, work is a good excuse. I'm just kidding. Everything's a good excuse, except I forgot. That's the only bad excuse. All right, so Fish on the right side here. Fish doing some work. All right, so now we see Mr. Deeb come over to help Beals out because Beals is getting stomped by Fish. Mr. Deeb's looking tough. Mr. Deeb's got a good YouTube channel. Have you guys seen his stuff before? Mr. Deeb's is funny, man. I'm going to share his link. Mr. Deeb's is a funny guy. Lots of sentry guns on the right side here. And now, oh, now Lloyd with his own V3. So this is a 1-2 punch over on this right side. So Lloyd has the V3s. Fish is protecting the V3s. Good teamwork. Okay, all right, Mr. Deeb. Mr. Deeb's got a force, man. Wes with the follow. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So now V3's working from the bottom here, taking out the bunkers. Nice. Mr. Deebs has a lot of tanks. Why doesn't Beals have any tanks? I guess just because Fish has been smashing. Fish has been ramming it down his throat on the right side. Alright. Man, there's just so many rhinos. We just got rhinos out. I'd like to see someone make the transition. Nice amount of desolators from Lloyd. Those desolators can do a lot of work, especially on a small map, 2v2. A lot of ground to cover with those desolators. Ooh, Mr. Deeb takes some nice radiation damage on that right side. And I'd like to see Fish continue his push. I think he was being aggressive. I think he was getting a lot done on the right side. And then I'm not sure if he started second guessing himself or what, but keep throwing bunkers. Like, you want a forward barracks. You want a barracks right here. Keep throwing those forward bunkers. You can outrange the sentry guns with bunkers. Great move. Alright, so now we see Beals switching over to drones to try to slow things down. Fish has a lot of rhinos here. Oh, and Fish gets in the water. Oh, and Fish with a battle lab. So Fish... Oh, but we see the Kirov coming on the left side now. We have Kirovs coming from the left side. Drones coming out. So Fish goes in, takes that big bite. Yeah, I'd like to see him pull back to these bunkers. He's got the MCV, take a breather here. The Dreadnought's out. And I think the Kirov is going to counter that Dreadnought, I think. Oh, but nice. So Lloyd takes the other lighthouse. So now bottom team here. Oh, and he's out with the Scorpion to protect the Dreadnought. Good teamwork here. The secret sauce for Fish and Lloyd, just what they need. They're already looking tough. The secret sauce is going to be enough to drop the hammer. Oh, I'd love to see that Dreadnought. This Dreadnought, this is so juicy right now. You got to hit the oils. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, but Mr. Deeb is out with his own naval, so we're going to see a squid in just a second. The squid will be coming here very shortly. What can he take before the squid gets there? He's not going to get... Oh, he is going to get that oil. Yep, so he gets that oil right before. Nice moves here from Fish. Really good job playing the map. He's got a lot of rhinos. They cut off that expansion. Now they can continue the push. But, man, Mr. Deeb has a ton of rhinos. Yeah, if we're missing players, we'll get new players. You know how it goes. We'll roll with the punches. Alright, so now Kirov's out. Mr. Deeb, yeah, Mr. Deeb backed into that corner now. A lot of rhinos, but he does have to split. He's got people coming at him from both sides, just trying to stay alive here. Rogue squids. Squid game, I like that. Clever, Minka, clever. Alright, and they quit out. And Fish and Lloyd looking super tough. Put another one on the board. 2 points up. Who just came in? Fish and Lloyd. Let's have Fish and Lloyd stay. Two wins, 0 losses. Look at that capital L. Boom. Now everyone knows what's going on. Nice.
Fish and Lloyd, who have been playing, you know, also like beasts. Facing Nebras, which is no joke, and Ali, which has also proven himself to be definitely a blitz player here. We're getting a left versus right game again here. We got Fish and Lloyd on the left-hand side. We've got Nebras and Ali on the right-hand side here. It's going to be a Soviet Fest, except for Nebras, which decides to go Allied here. Not many players have gone Allied here so far. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know, but Nebras, I think Nebras could surprise us here because he plays a lot of blitz FFAs. And, you know, you got to think the 2v2s are kind of similar. It's that early chaos, battling with your neighbors. So Nebras he plays a lot of the FFAs, and he hangs in there pretty well. So we'll see, maybe he knows something we don't. He's out with the early GIs, like you talked about. That can be a counter for the bunkers. So we'll see. I don't think we've seen Allied work yet, but certainly it's definitely possible.
Indeed. We'll see if Nebras can be the first one to show us the Allied meta here, as we see Fish losing all of his conscripts to a dog from Ali.
Ooh.
His bunker's still empty, and the tanks are coming towards his base. Ooh, quick AFC out of Nebras. That's an interesting move here. Is he planning to do prisms? Is he planning to go for Rocketeers? Is it Eagles? What is his plan? As Lloyd locks down his base with bunkers here. We'll see how he responds to this AFC. What is he counting on as Lloyd gets a war factory? But look at the top here. Ali pushing in with tanks. Still no tanks out for Fish. Now pumping out the drones to defend this attack. And a very nice job there. Prism down at the bottom right, and a sniper out, but no power.
Yep, so he is low power. So the plan was prisms. Prisms and snipers is the plan. Snipers to counter the conscripts when they start countering the prisms. It's a good idea. He definitely needs power. Power plan up. He's going to outrange those bunkers. Let's see if Nebras can prove Allied to work here.
Indeed, Nebras might be the first Lloyd so far. No answer to this at the moment. Fish and Ali in the top here. Honestly, I like Ali's position better with 5 oils out already and quite a decent chunk of rhinos ready to attack here. We'll see what goes up on top, but I'm favoring Ali up top. As I say that, Lloyd is sending some tanks up top as well, but they're swapping places here. Fish going down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Is it to deal with his paradrop? Where's he going? What's going on here?
I'm not sure if that was orchestrated or not. That's funny. They're just like, all right, you go top side, I'll go back. We'll both protect each other's bases.
Yeah, indeed. Nebras finally with a war factory out here, but only on 3 oils. We're going to see Nebras is completely broke.
He's trying to pump
as
Eagles.
We say this. Yeah, get some damage done here, but the eco management as Allied in a 2v2, way more difficult, and Ali on 3 war factories already. Ali looking strong at the moment.
Yep, Ali looking tough right now, and he's got the economy for it, so those rhinos are going to become a force, but we did see Lloyd and Fish certainly capable of pumping rhinos as well. And now we do see quite a few rhinos here from the red team going to push in, and we do see Lloyd's going to try to go into that base and try to get something done. He's going to get the MCV.
Yeah, indeed. We see Nebras in big trouble here. Is deploying his infantry. We'll see how much damage they can get, trying to do damage with eagles. And here comes Ali to the rescue to clean up the rest of Lloyd's forces. Now that prism did get a nice chunk of his base, but if we look at Nebras' base, his prisms aren't moving. He is low power, and no MCV means no power for the rest of the game.
Yep, and that's devastating. You got those prism towers not spinning, very depressing. That was a really nice bite from Lloyd. Really, yeah, I mean, it really cut Nebras off, and now Ali's working on his own. He's got 4 war factories, but it's 2v1 tank battle is very difficult.
Indeed. And Fish still only on 2 war factories versus 5 war factories from Ali. Ali is the man with a plan here, coming in, banging.
Nebras doing some work. Oh, the rhinos are going to clean up. But those GIs did a good job slowing those rhinos down, distracting Lloyd a little bit, but yeah, tough. Ali's looking good, though.
Indeed, Ali looking OP at the moment, but Nebras is not out of this yet. Ivory still has a barracks, and we know the allied infantry is pretty damn powerful, and with 4 eagles at his disposal, yeah, he is at 50%
He could sell the prism. He could sell the prisms, right? He might still be low power with his oils. He could definitely, might as well sell the prisms, though.
He definitely should sell the prisms. No, he'll still be low power, so no point in selling. But yeah, and you know what's fascinating to me here, Ivor, is Ali might be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 war factories, but look at his cash. His cash is bottoming out. Now, there's absolutely no point to have 1 trillion war factories without any cash. On the other hand, Fish, help your ally. What are you doing?
Oh, Fish.
It's a 2v2. It's not a 1v1.
And Fish is a little late to, but Ali does leave a few tanks behind enemy lines and loses them, so Ali loses a lot there. Fish with his own tanks. Fish is going to push here. Pushing along the bottom side, gonna try to clean out Nebras, knock Nebras out of the game. Takes his war factory, splitting targets now, goes for the oil, loses every. Oh, and that puts the prisms online. That was ironic. So prisms back online. Fish loses everything there, and Ali has a chance to take his own bite of his own. Bottom left here, gonna be able to take out most of Orange's base if he targets that oil. Would take a war factory, but yeah, gonna focus on the army first. Good move. And we see Nebras coming in with his infantry to support. Oh, he's got that elite sniper IFV doing work.
Wow. And that's an elite IFV there. Is this me again? I thought the issue was solved.
Oh, Snark.
No, let me check.
I don't think it was you, because your voice, usually when you lag, your voice is being weird.
Yeah, I know.
Ali is a force right now. Okay, so Lloyd is pretty much out of this game, right? Yeah, Lloyd's out of the game. But this comes down to a nasty 1v1, and both players have a lot. But, oh, Fish doesn't have anything to defend himself. I was looking at his base, his macro, but look on the front end, his tanks, nothing there. I miscalculated that pretty severely. Ali was way up there. Ali's looking tough. Ali didn't do very good the other day in the D4 tournament. I think like 1 win, 2 losses or something. You know, Ali was playing with a lot of these guys in the D4 tournament and didn't do very good, but he must have taken those losses to heart, went back to the drawing board, strategized his build a little bit, and if you look at that base at the end from Ali, it's very clear that he understands the assignment very clearly.
Indeed. Ali proving his skill there. Now, again, he didn't balance his oils and war factories perfectly, but his build was definitely superior than his opponents, and he practically 2v1 there at some point.
Yep, and Nebras did a good job. You know, Nebras getting knocked out early. It's always an interesting question in 2v2, like, what can you do? What can you do for your teammate? And Nebras did a good job. He really managed. He had like an elite sniper. He was helping things out, but ultimately Ali did a lot of the heavy lifting, got a lot of work done there.
There's a tiny bit of a further build distance when it's top versus bottom than left versus right.
Yeah, it is. It is a little different. It's funny though. It's funny that it's not as much as you'd think, because the map is like kind of skewed, right? Like the map on the screen looks more of a rectangle than it is. right? Like cell-wise. Does that make? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
So a lot
yeah.
of people don't realize
Indeed, it
that.
is.
Like a lot of people don't realize that. Like the distance from here to here isn't as far anyway, because the map. We'll get into that later. All right, so here we go. Nebra's out again with those GIs to counter the Soviet push, to counter those base walk. He's going to try to march right in, but that bunker is going to slow him down. But I think as Nebra's obviously as allied, you want to resist a little while. I think the GIs are a good way to do it. I think that makes sense. Ali going to start pumping those rhinos. It's what he does. It's what he does. I love it.
Indeed, indeed. So Nebra's going super heavy oil here, economy here first with 3 oils out of the gate. GI's now pushing in through the bottom. The huts here are not full. Only one hat has 1 conscript. As he
Takes
goes
the other
into
hut.
the other hut. Ooh.
And now,
Fancy.
so annoying to have that hut right out your front gate fortified. He's going to keep pushing, though. He's going to try to take that. Oh, try to slow down some tanks.
Yeah, and we're gonna see who manages their eco here better. Ali did a pretty decent job last game, definitely out War Factory eating his opponents, but his eco didn't really stand up to the task when it really comes down to it. Nebra's coming out with the Eagles now, the allied infantry to defend, and even Ali in his base there to defend, knowing that the bunkers on the left side should be enough to slow down Fish from actually attacking his base.
Yeah, I'm gonna and then yeah, I kind of like Ali just like taking the step back on the base battle and just really focusing on massing the rhinos and picking targets from there. Kind of those more reserved bunkers. I think it's a decent move. Now you're gonna see Ali start pumping the fodder. Doesn't really have the money to be pumping fodder.
Indeed, indeed. So this is something that these players should try to slowly get higher awareness of, is exactly how much money they have, what the build order is, what they can spend it on, and what they can't. Ali's tank numbers currently the highest out of the players, but he is facing 2 Rhino army with no tank support from Nebras at all. So this 2v1 at the moment.
Ooh, but yeah, and Lloyd should have gone down there to help out Fish, and that's exactly what Ali wanted. He got his opponents to split their tanks up, because yeah, in that 2v1 battle's not looking good for Ali. And like you mentioned, anyone who's keeping track, Nebra's current tank count is 0. 0 tanks for Nebras. Now out with the tank destroyer.
Yeah, so finally pumping out some tanks here, but defensive tanks, tank destroyers are
tank
considered
destroyers.
usually.
I would like to see Nebra's possibly I'd like to see him bring a little base walk. Like we need to see some kind of offense out of Nebra's, or double AFCs. He's on 8K. Nebra's could go double AFCs. Nebra's could go triple AFCs right now. Like Nebra's needs to be looking for an offensive tool. So now he's out with the battle lab, so we'll see the Mirages coming, I'm sure.
Yeah. So at this point of the game, Nebras is bunkered down, you know, in a very, very strong position here. He's got the prisms, he's got all the infantry, he's got everything he needs. Now the Deso coming out, but there is a sniper in his base. We'll see if he moves it to the front lines here to defend. There we go. There's a sniper now on the front lines as well.
Ooh, and Lloyd trying to get into the water. He has his battle lab out. He tried to make a move to try to take the lighthouse. He wanted to get a navy out, but that sniper cleaned it up. So Lloyd on a battle lab now. I think we'll see a Kirov on this right side. Oh, but the prism tank's coming, and Lloyd's in trouble. He's gonna try to backdoor, but those prism towers doing so much work up there on that cliff. Massive range into that second level. Kirov now coming from Ali, heading on the left side. Multiple Kirov.
Yeah, double Kirov and an IC coming out from Ali, pushing in here on the left. We'll see how fast Fish is to respond here. And Lloyd and Fish need more synergy, Ivor. 2v2s are not 1v1s. You've got to be working with your ally. And if it's 2 separate, you know, if your opponents are working together and you're not, they're going to win.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if individually you're better than them. If they play as a team better, they are going to win. This Kirov's doing some work on the left here. And can't push in because look, you know, you have prisms from his ally helping him out. So really Ali and Nebras doing an amazing job here.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. The synergy. I love those. And I like Nebras that he was a little late to the beginning, but it was good. He trusted, right? Like Ali is pumping the rhinos. Ali can keep everyone busy. Nebras is like, yo, sit back. Like, let me chill for a minute. Let me get my prism tanks, and then we'll drop the hammer. Good moves.
Indeed. And Nebras and Ali look like they're going to come out on top here for a second time versus Lloyd and Fish. but you gotta hand it to Lloyd and Fish. They did not make it easy for them. If you look at their bases now, what do you not see here? What an incredible allied base here
Yep.
between Nebras and Ali. Really,
Just
really doing a great job.
an empire on the top side. An empire.
Indeed. Indeed. Even uses the IC in the end here. These prisms gonna, yeah, right there. There we go. Whew. Nice game there out of Ali and Nebras, taking it another win versus Fish and Lloyd.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so Nebras and Ali. All right, let's get who did I just say? Loka and O Snap. Loka and O Snap are coming in now.
Do it.
Nebras and Ali stay. O Snap, Loka, Lloyd. So Lloyd and Fish just get 2 losses, and Ali and Nebras go 2 wins, 0 losses. So Nebras, now we got Nebras. All right, so they're gonna play right now, and then let's get Asan and Java. Let's get Asan and Java in here next. Yeah, Asan and Java, you guys are in next. Loka and O Snap.
Yeah, let's get this party started. We're just gonna put Loka on Team B as well, so that we don't have any confusion or problems.
Loka and O Snap, Team B. All right. Nebras
Here we
and
go, boys. So we just saw, we just saw Nebras and Ali do some serious work versus Lloyd and Fish. Can they do the same thing versus O Snap and Local? Now, Local don't forget, he is the previous 2v2 champion on Blitz, together with Zed, I believe.
It's true.
So he's someone to keep an eye on. He's someone to keep an eye on for sure.
Reigning champion in the first game here, where we do have 2 allied players now. So we got Nebras, again, rocking allied in the top right, with Ali in the top left. So top versus bottom here. Loka in the bottom right, O Snap in the bottom left. So a couple allies on the map. And Nebras, I think Nebras and Ali are pretty dialed in. Ali pumps the early rhinos, handles the early pressure. Nebras turtles a little bit, then he brings out the battle lab and drops the hammer. I like it.
Indeed, and we're seeing this GI approach out of Nebras again. We'll see how fast Loka is to respond to this. He does have a bunker out, and he does have a dogs out. We'll see if they see enough to stop this amount of GIs coming out of the Nebras. In the meantime, we see Ali going first War Factory and going straight for the Rhinos, heading towards his opponent's base here. Ooh, Loka! Oh, throwing away a Rhino there, passing it next to the bottom of the cliff where those GIs were camped up on top.
Yep.
Not what he wanted to do there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Nebras doing a good job of managing these GIs. I think we'd seen Loka. I feel like Loka normally plays Allied. Interesting seeing him switch over to Soviet. Must feel better about the bunkers, but we'll see if Nebras can prove him wrong. Nebras' Allies look super strong on this map.
Indeed, indeed. Nice, using the infantry, using whatever tools you have at your disposal, trying to do the best you can is exactly what we want to see here, and that's what we're seeing out of Nebras right now. Very, very, very...
Nebras just with so many infantry, and you gotta see a Deso get out there and do something about that. Well, then there's snipers out as well.
Snipers are out.
Snipers are out.
Snipers came out.
Got to go straight demo truck. What else can you do? What else can you do?
Indeed, demo truck might indeed be the solution here. Maybe get rid of that prism and a few of the infantry. In the meantime, 5 Eagles heading towards Ali's base. Wolf 5. Oh, okay. Don't know if I would have sent 5 Eagles to their death just for barracks, Ivor.
Yeah, and you hate to lose 5 Eagles early on when you're broke 2 minutes into the game because Eagles are expensive. And yeah, I mean, if you can chain react to nasty oil, maybe, but yeah, not a good target.
Definitely not worth it. There is that very tempting oil of Ali next to Nebras.
Yeah. Yep.
Airports.
Yeah, that oil topside would be nice. There's no anti-air there either. So we do see a little bit of Eagle Wars here. Yeah, and with Nebras in his turtle shell, no one wants to push in there. And so we are seeing this game a little bit more passive than what we've seen so far on this map. And we just saw terrorists get loaded into a flak track. If maybe you guys missed that, bottom right, keep an eye on that flak track. Bottom middle now is loaded with terrorists for some reason.
Ooh, alright, pushing in here, but Loka there to defend. And again, Nebra super...
The terrorists!
Oh.
The terrorists
Actually get the War Factory.
grab the War Factory on the top side, and a super early Iron Curtain here from Loka. Love that, I love that.
And Loka going for the double lab here, worried that Nebra's is going to snipe his lab, doesn't want that to happen. Oh, but look, Ali pushing in here, Loka out of position to defend him, but does move into position to defend him. In the meantime, on the right-hand side, we'll see Nebras is pushing in here, attacking.
Oh, that Kirov gets out first, though, but yeah, it was a nice push from Nebras. He saw an opening there. He only had a handful of Grizzlies, but a nice in-and-out mission if he can pull out and save them now. Pull back to his infantry. That AFC's a little exposed on the top side, but that Kirov's looking nice. A lot of GGIs there. Should be able to clean that up. And Loka's going to pull ahead on this tank battle here against Ali. So Loka is out tanking Ali.
Yeah.
Loka's playing great.
really-
Right. Loka's playing great right now. I mean, this is a very kind of a he's doing a lot. Oh snap, falling behind a little bit, but staying busy with the Eagles. Ooh, but these Mirage tanks are going to be rough.
Yeah, alright, so that Kirov definitely needs to get out of there ASAP. Nebras now with Mirages pushing in towards O-Snap space. No one wants to push into allied infantry, and especially not allied infantry with air support.
Yep.
That's definitely something you want to stay away from. Ooh, and on the right-hand side.
Yeah, and this is that's a tough position. Loka's doing a good job, but man, this is Ali and Nebras are really dialed in.
Yeah. Tough opponents here, Ivor. Looking hella strong right now. And I really don't know what Maya shut. You know.
Tank destroyers gobbled up on that left side. Tank destroyers in the open field really struggle. They pivot too slow. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, you let Nebras get his tech units out and you're going to be in trouble. Siege chopper out, I like that. Trying to use that Kirov. Loka's trying to defend himself.
It's a cute attempt, but at this point, Ivor, is there really anything they can do? Their bases are shrinking by the second. They might fend up this attack if they try really, really hard. Oh, no.
Oh, the nuke reactor.
The nuke reactor just melts all of Snap's Mirages. They're broke, and I don't know what Loka was thinking when he made that nuclear missile, but that's not gonna happen this game.
The nuclear missile, it was wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking, yeah. Nice little punch there with the Eagles. Does get a bit of a chain reaction a second ago, and trying to push it with the Rocketeers on the right-hand side. But I think that is all they're gonna get out of their units. I mean, look at Loka, you know. Oh my God, you've spoken about this player so many times, Ivor, about his entertainment value, and that's what we're seeing here again. It doesn't matter that he's dead; he'll still make it interesting with freaking siege choppers deployed. And look at that, you know, you see Ali with like 5 trillion units more than him, and he doesn't dare engage Loka with the siege choppers. It's just.
Yep. Loka's a showman, man. Our entertainment is his #1 priority. Eagles going, but not enough to take an oil. These guys are pretty much dead in the water here. Yeah, the chronosphere, Quigley, the chronosphere is tricky. We don't see it often. In 1v1 sometimes. We've seen people like drop a group of prisms in the back of a base, but we don't see it often.
Yeah. Chronospheres on small maps. Like, what's the beauty about Chronosphere? Teleporting troops from one point to another. It already takes you 1 second to get from one side of the map to the other.
Right. Yeah,
well,
we did
not
see,
as useful.
Yesterday
but
we saw
Allies has.
Oh, sorry.
Go on. I'm saying Allies has enough advantages when it comes to tech that I don't know if the Chrono is a necessity for them.
Yeah, and there's so many other things they can be building late game as well. Like you'd rather be spamming AFCs probably, but we did see the Chrono used it defensively there on this map. You know, with the water on the map, you can drop the enemy units in it, which is kind of nice. But ultimately, still,
that's a good point.
I think you're better off spamming AFCs on the primary tab. But or wait, are super weapons built on the defensive tab or the primary tab?
Defensive tab, sorry.
Yeah, well, in that case, you're better off building prism towers. Okay, so
Yeah.
any of you other guys playing in this division, if you do want to finish out this tournament, I would recommend surrendering if you are losing like this, because this tournament will be ending in 30 minutes, regardless of where we are at it, in it. So, if you are losing, I would recommend resigning.
Yeah,
But,
guys, we
never
do
know.
have a lot to make. We want to give as many people, well, Ivor wants to give as many people the opportunity as possible to play. But yeah, there is a schedule we got to keep to. There's nothing we can do.
Yep. Okay. So,
Wow, Nebras and Ali.
Nevers
Man.
and Ali, man. OP, OP, OP.
Wow. I mean, these guys are putting up a hell of a show here. Whew, I would not want to face that team, Ivor. These guys look like beasts.
Yeah, they understood the
look like
assignment.
beasts. Indeed, and you'll notice they watch each other's bases, and that is a key factor in 2v2s. It's not a 1v1. You're not on your own. If your ally loses, I can assure you, chances are you're losing as well.
Yep.
Do not let your ally lose under any circumstance.
Yeah, and it can
That's
be kind
how
of
2v2
it can be
works.
frustrating to have to build defenses or protect your ally, but the thing is, late game, maybe in the beginning you think, "Hey, I got to defend myself." It doesn't matter. If you both don't make it to the late game, it's not going to matter. Oh my god.
Are you having a black? Oh, okay. Launched for me. Did it launch for you?
Yeah, but no one's moving. Oh, no.
Oh my god. Why did this happen again? Tunnel's acting weird today, eh?
Yeah, busy weekend day. Everyone wants to play. All right.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a bit of a here. Hopefully we'll just launch it again and this problem will solve itself.
We love the problems that solve themselves, don't we? Those are the best kind of
Indeed we
problems.
do. Yeah, like Kane, logging off. That's yeah.
Kane, it is a we. Snark was a big sponsor this month. It's a we thing. It's an Ivor Snark
There
term.
we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Snark, you lead the action at the beginning of this point, because I got to message some of these pro guys who are.
Yes, sir. Let's get this rolling. So what do we got here? We've seen Nebras and Ali in the past few games. They have been incredible here. We see them in the top here. They're going to be facing, again, Local Guy and O-Snap in the bottom. Now, these guys did not melt quickly. Do they have a plan is the question. Did they learn anything new is the question here. And we're going to find out. Are Nebras and Ali going to take another decisive point here? Or maybe Local Got, the previous 2v2 champion, is going to bring them something they weren't expecting. So we see Nebras with his usual opening here. GI's heading towards Local Got's base here. And Ali going for the early Rhino aggression, as we've seen him do many times in the previous games. But he's making conscripts and bunkers as well. Now, if you're going early Rhinos, you do not necessarily want to be going base defenses. If you look at Ali's money right now, he is completely broke. Let's see, we've got on the right-hand side, we got Nebras pushing in with GIs. We've got an AFC out, we got an Eagle out already. Ooh, and Ali going to that side of the map to help out. Can Local God defend against both of these? Where is O-Snap? Nowhere to be seen. There is a sentry gun there, but is it gonna be enough? GGI's deployed here to help defend. Is it gonna be enough? Drones now coming out from O-Snap. Hopefully can defend the bottom right, and it looks like they're gonna successfully fend off this assault. Now there are Rocketeers and GIs doing some serious damage here. Ooh, the barracks goes down. What else can be done? The GIs go down to a drone. Still no anti-air. There we go. The IFE comes out. Successfully defended this assault, but Nebras with 4 eagles here. Local got really wanting to snipe those eagles. Not successful though. Ali coming in here to the right-hand side. Drones and other defenses trying to get it, but Nebras with a big army of Rocketeers heading towards the war factory of O-Snap. We're getting a bit of taunts out of these players. Oh, Snap looks like he's about to lose his War Factory. He does get a flak check out, but the War Factory is gonna go down. It does go down. And now the Eagles coming in for a snipe here, getting the AFC of Local Gots. These guys went early aggression, and it is paying off for them right now. They are putting on a clinic here as they are looking unstoppable. What an incredible game here. What a great show out of Nebras and Ali. Really proving.
Ali. Oh my God. These guys are, I mean, I'm excited. We're going to get Asan in here. Asan in next, and they're both these guys undefeated on the day, I think. These guys are banging out, man.
Indeed. Crazy games going on here. And Nebras and Ali are just looking so strong right now, Ivor. Oof. Look at Ali coming in with a big group of rhinos facing no resistance. Down goes the MCV. Down goes the power plant. Down goes the barracks. And Ali and Nebras just looking, oof. They are looking OP.
Yeah, Ali, like I said the other day in the D4 tournament, there was, you know, all these guys were pretty much playing the other day, and Ali was not really standing out, and he, like I said, he must have gone home and watched some of the pros and strategized, and yeah.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about Blitz. You know, you never have the same great players every month. I remember, you know, the best player of the world's Blitz first month was one guy, and then the next guy, and it's a game that you can practice, grind, and get better at so quickly. And intelligence, Ivor, right? Watch your streams, watch your pros, formulate your own ideas and strategies, and one day you'll be, you know, D4 not succeeding so well, and the next day you'll be 2v2 crushing everyone else.
Sorry, Snark, I'm messaging all these guys.
So,
I'm in and out.
Yeah, all good, man, all good. So yeah, I mean, we see Local Got making one final desperate push here. He does have an elite IV, but unfortunately, it is not gonna be enough as his army gets wrecked here. And Nebras and Ali coming in for the final elimination here to exterminate the rest of the troops, even making demo trucks for some style points. Local got the showman that he is not giving up, but unfortunately at this point it is over, and Nebras and Ali take home another win. These boys have been undefeated, looking incredibly strong right now.
Nebras and Ali. Wow. Okay, so another 2 for those guys. Puts them at...
Although the lag here is... Oof, looking a little bit nasty here. Speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, we're starting to get speed back up here. Alright, so what do we got? We got in the top Ali and Nebras, who have shown us that their allied Soviet combo is super powerful. Nebras with the GIs constantly coming out. He's going to face Java on the left-hand side here. We're going to see if that's enough. And on the right-hand side, we have Asan with a conscript rush. Pushing in here. No War Factory. Earlier War Factory for Ali. Ooh, gets the bunker before it really gets units inside it. And look at Nebras. He's going to walk his GIs across here. To Asan, and is Java there to respond? No, he is not. That is not good for Asan. They know who their opponent is. They know who the powerful player here has been. And look, he fills up the huts. Oh, wow. Just melts the barracks right away.
Yep. Yeah, take it. You got to take your own. You got to take your own huts, or we've seen how the opponents do it. And I love this push from Nebras with the GIs.
Yeah, Nebras really using those GIs, putting them to good use. Asan in big trouble here, Ivor. He started off well, but with those GIs coming towards him, he's in trouble. Java trying to push in here, but against 2 pillboxes and a prism, ain't going to be able to do much work here. And Nebras and Ali looking super duper strong right now.
Yeah, Nebras and Ali are an absolute force today. I think they're definitely proven. I mean, because we saw Asan and Java were a force to start the day. So, you know, when you got these guys coming at him and looking one-sided, it really proves, you know, where Nebras and Ali are at right now.
Yeah, next level, that's for sure. And it's like you said, you know, it's so surprising because Ali, you can't say Ali was the most successful in the 1v1 divisions. But over here, really proving his valor and his skill and his worth here, doing making incredible plays here. And look at Nebras with that Eagle Micro coming in and now putting in the Rocketeers after all the anti-air is out of the way. And Asan is the one putting a flat cannon in Java's base to defend him. Oh, that is crazy. Anyway, more Eagles coming out for Nebras here. Let's see what their targets are. It looks like they're going for Java's tanks here in the bottom. Java does manage to get a money crate though. And the other Eagles going for Asan's tank. Now, Ali's army is bigger than Asan's. They both have bunkers though to support, so no one wants to attack the other. Java trying to push it in here towards the AFC to try and get some damage done. Does get one Eagle down. Doesn't get anything else done. And Ali there immediately to help his ally out. That's what we love seeing. And a bit of bunker wars here on the right-hand side. Oh, it looks like Ali is pushing in here. I don't know if you want to push.
Yeah, you don't want to push too many bunkers. Too many bunkers.
Too many bunkers for sure. But look at Nebras coming in here with his Rocketeer force, attacking the War Factory down there in the center. Definitely gonna get it. Down goes the War Factory. No more 2 War Factories for you. And bunker wars keep happening on the right-hand side. Asan with no anti-air. Oh no, that oil could be... Okay, there we go. Java with a flat cannon. And Asan with a flat cannon as well. These Rocketeers are not going to get that oil. Very nice as Java pushes in the top left. Does snipe 3 Eagles. 4 Eagles. He gets all 4 Eagles in the top left. Very nice out of Java. That little snipe there. The question is, who is at a better position right now? So if we do a quick count here, we look at the oils, we look at the war factories, we look at what's going on. Top is still in a better position. More tanks, more oils, more war factories, more AFCs. Well, more FCs because only they're allied, but still in a better position in my opinion here. So Nebras and Ali still looking better, still looking strong here as the bunker wars on the right hand side continue here. We'll see who wins that. Oh, Ali deciding to sell all of his bunkers, abandon ship, move back as that oil does explode. So a nice move out of him. Anyway, here we go on down the middle. Nebras coming in. Oh, that hut with the GI's huge oil explosion in the bottom right here. As Nebras tries to push in, he's diving for the War Factory. War Factory gets sold, but misses the sell. Does get the conscripts. And does manage to stave off this attack. But 8 Eagles out on the field. 7 Eagles out on the field. Going for another oil. Boom. Down goes Asan's last War Factory. And Asan and Java looking like they're in big trouble here right now. No War Factories for Asan. Only 1 War Factory for Java. Java on 8k. Spend that cash. Nebra on 15k. Definitely not spending the cash fast enough. And now Asan trying to push against these bunkers. Never the move that you want to be doing here. Oh, but he does get the oil. Very nice chain reaction. Loses his entire army for it, though. So Ali cleaning up Asan's forces in the top right here. And chasing Asan down towards his base. Asan and Java are just holding on here. But look at the backdrop in the bottom left. That's going to snipe the War Factory. And possibly even going to get Java's MCV if they're not careful. Now going for Asan's War Factory there. The 7 Eagles coming in. Again, what is their target? They're going for the oil, but too many of them die in the way. Too much anti-air here. Ali trying to finish off Java's tanks down in the center. Not quite managing to completely finish them off. And now in comes Asan with the drones to finish off Ali's army. And somehow Asan and Ali are still in this, boys.
Oh my
they are
God.
not out of this yet. And all of a sudden, you know, you look at Java and he's got 4 War Factories spread out all over the place. He's producing tanks. Asan is producing drones to hold on here. And with the defenders thing, I don't know who's going to have higher score. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, but Java throwing away so many Tesla troopers in the center there to the Rocketeers. Not what he wanted to do. Now sending a flak track. And this drone in Nebra's tanks, still getting tanks. That single drone has gotten about 7 tanks already. I kid you not. Now a GI finally targets it and gets it down as more drones try to get in. But the GIs are defending it well. And somehow this game is still going. Oof, Ivor, what on earth is going on here?
I don't know. I mean, it's got to come down to time, right? There's no way either player's cracking through. Look at these empires they've built. It's like the whole map is filled with buildings. Oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah, literally. It's I mean, it's pretty insane. what's going on here. They're both bunkered behind bunkers, you know, whatever it is. We see some prism tanks coming out from Nebras. The Eagles are going to try and snipe another target here. Going for the bunker. Okay. I guess that target's better than none. Oh! And Ali on the right side targeting that oil, exploding those bunkers. Hassan still trying to base walk with 23k. I wouldn't be building oils, Hassan. I'd be building war factories. But look on the left-hand side.
Yep,
It
those
looks like
prism
Nebras is
tanks.
going to be pushing in.
They got about 2 minutes left to try to close this out. These prism tanks could do a lot of work here, but pushing it on that top side and then naval out for Java now. Oh my god. Can Java get a dreadnought out before he loses his battle lab?
I don't know. I don't think so. The battle lab does go down as we say that. And Hassan and Java pushing into all those bunkers was the biggest mistake they could have done. Unlike prism tanks, Rhinos have to rush and get into range of the bunkers. And with so many bunkers, they lost so many units. Now, yes, Java does have 3 tanks in the back of Nebras' base. But Nebras is destroying the base, their bases at an extreme rate as 4 Kirovs come rolling down the main highway here. And GG is called by Hassan at long last. It was an exhausting, long battle. But at long last, it looks like Nebras and Ali are going to take it home. Woo!
There's no way for Beals to come into this, but there is.
Let's do a quick calculation here.
Well, actually, you know what? We need to play.
We have 8 points.
We
right?
should play this
8
game first.
Wins or losses.
We should play this game
okay.
first because if Nebras and Ali go 6-0, then that's kind of what decides it, I guess. Yeah, you know, the thing is, though, I knew this. You know, like, I always knew. I was like, I'm never going to do a 2v2 tournament. Like, it's just... Because the thing is...
Yeah, 2v2 I've always felt...
The thing is, I mean, a regular tournament is already... There's so much... You know, obviously, anyone who's ever done one, you know, it's just, like, the endless nonsense to deal with. 2v2, twice as many people. Twice as much to deal with. Twice as many people to lag, twice as many people to not show up, twice as many people to complain. So it's a terrible idea, and I knew that from the beginning. The weird thing is, though, I did it because I thought everyone was like so excited about it. I'm like, all right, if this many people want to play, and then when it comes down to it, it's like there's 5 people who want to play, and it's the 5 people who always want to play. So if it's just Zed, since Zed, Snark, and Berg playing 2v2, we might as well be running 1v1s. We might as well be playing Big Betty. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, 2v2s are a complicated thing, but, you know, whatever the pro bracket decided to do, so far we've had some really epic games here in the lower bracket. I mean, to be honest, Nebras and Ali, whole new level here, and they've been putting on a clinic here.
Nebras and Ali, Nebras and Ali are looking tough. Hassan and Java did a good job holding in there. Yeah, I mean, so, okay, the round robin versus tournament. So the reason I do the round robin is so people can have more games. So, like, that's why, like, Lloyd's saying, hey, I only played 4 games, and then I lost out. It's like, normally a tournament is a bracket, and if you lose, you go home after 2 points. And so that's why I like to do the round robin, so that if we get a mismatch, someone doesn't go home after 1 loss. So that's why I like the idea of the round robin, but it can take a lot longer, and that's the issue with it. And Lloyd, I agree that ending the tournament early, I mean, it's just a time thing. I agree it's not ideal, and you know what? It worked out because the next tournament's not. I don't know what the next tournament's doing anyway. So we're gonna get you in here, Lloyd. You're gonna come play your games, and maybe there's a crazy upset because it could go either way. But it's gonna be difficult if Nebras and Ali win this. But you never know because Hassan and Java did put up points on that last one, and the lag coming in too. Love it, love it. All right, Snark, say something positive.
Something positive. You know, these players, Ali and Nebras, man, that's positive right there. Those guys have been, well, now Ali's lagging out, so I take it all back, however. I have a crazy story from the security job I did this week.
Let's hear that story.
That point. All right, so my boss comes to me and he's like, we got the security job. You gotta, you know, watch over a warehouse with some goods. The guy is like going bankrupt, and a lot of people want to steal his goods because he owes them money.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, and he tells me the price is like the guy's offering him, right? I'm his accountant as well, so he tells me the amount of money he's getting. He's offering him $50 a head per hour.
Okay.
Right? So he wants 4 guys, so that's $200 to my boss per hour, and he pays the security guards less. All right, so I call, my other friend. I'm like, oh, yo, you want to go do this job? And he says, yo, the jobs that pay this much. Last time I went to a job that paid this much and was this vague, I had a gun pulled on me. and I'm like, nah, come on, dude, it's gonna be great. Let's do it. Let's go. Anyway, so we go there, right? And it's all good, whatever. Some people trying to get in, some people whatever, here, there, whatever. Right about midnight, Ivor, these cars start pulling up, right? This Audi, this Mercedes, all these super, super expensive cars. And I kid you not, these scary gangsters. Right? I'm telling you, these guys look like mobsters, right? They come out, right? And they come up to us. And, we start getting nervous. Right? So the first one comes in. He's got so much confidence. He completely, right? We're standing in front of the door. He completely ignores us. Like, he just goes right past us, right through us, right? And I'm like, whoa, bro, what are you doing? And he's like,
now, do you have any weapons with you? Do you have any weapons?
No.
You should really have a weapon.
Usually weapons in these cases get you in more trouble than it
Okay.
doesn't.
Your hands are weapons. All right, continue the story. I said I've posted 3 times. You've responded to them all. Obviously, you know it's today.
Send me help, comrade.
You know you're messing with
before
me,
it is
but
too late.
Zed does that on purpose. All right. So here we go. Lloyd and Fish in blue, left side. Loka and O-Snap on the right side. Something's going to happen. Something's going on in the tournament. Hard to say for sure. We know that most of our people are going to take the money over their friends. That's what we really learned today.
Yeah, but here we go, guys. It is going to be a Soviet fest here. We're going to see who can out-bunker his opponent, who can out-tank his opponent, and who's going to be the one who learns that tech in a 2v2 is OP. Is it? I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny to say to people. Who is going to figure the secret out first? And then everyone in the chat's like, wait, what? What's the secret? Snark just said it? It's a bunker war kind of thing.
Yeah, so Lloyd just got his conscripts in the bunker first, and that's it. He wins that battle in the top there. Big trouble there. And in the bottom here, we see O-Snap with a decent build. No War Factory yet. We do see Fish preferring the build. And right there, Loka got, as good as he is, if your opponent gets his conscripts into the bunkers first and both bunkers are in range of each other, you're dead. You gotta retreat, you gotta know when to retreat, sell your bunker, move 2 steps back, and build your bunkers there.
Yep.
And that's what Local God is doing now, a little bit late, but he is doing that now, trying to create a further back defense line here, something that he can hold, but he is completely broke. In the bottom, we see 4 sentry guns out of O-Snap here. Fish trying to bunker walk towards O-Snap here, but he's not going to get through that bunker and 3 sentry guns. No way. And just no way. What he should notice is that O-Snap doesn't really have much tanks, and he should be going up and helping his ally. Go attack Local God in the top right.
Yeah, you gotta think that's the move here, but Lloyd and Fish both keeping the pressure on. This is looking good, but look at all those sentry guns. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of sentry guns. That is something you do not want to try and push through. If we look at Lloyd's build, I love Lloyd's build here, Ivor. Look, 2 war factories. He knows what he's doing. He's got 2K in the bank, 2 bunkers, 2 sentry guns out front, and now he's got the radar out. What do you think of Lloyd's build here? Beautiful.
I think Lloyd's dialed in. Yeah, I think that radar's out. I don't think we've seen enough desolators today. Ooh, and the V3. V3's kind of nice. V3s are so hard countered though, huh? Just like any amount of anti-air just totally shuts them down. But sometimes you get them in before anyone notices.
To an extent, yeah. Oh, they're going to get those 2 oils and the power plant here. That's going to be huge.
Can they through a flat cannon, though? 1 flat cannon?
Oh, but yeah, he just has to target it, and he does exactly
nice.
that. Does get it. Now he retreats to the bunker line. Very nice out of Lloyd here. I look in the bottom. Fish with his Tesla coil out, cracking that bunker, juicing it up with 3 Tesla troopers. I love what I'm seeing from Lloyd and Fish. Really methodical,
Ooh.
really well played.
V3 is to counter that Tesla coil. All right, so Snark, what do we know about Tesla coil theory? How many Tesla troopers can boost a... How many troopers can continue to increase the power of one coil?
Okay, so it works like this. If you have power, one Tesla trooper already increases the range and damage of a coil. If you do not have power, it takes 2 Tesla troopers to power it on, 3
Oh.
Tesla troopers to have it boosted and
Ah.
shooting without power.
Ah, interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot they can do it with low power. Oh my gosh, Loka's on the run. Oh Snap doesn't have an MCV. Loka's on the run with his MCV. And Lloyd and Fish looking tough. Oh, so having 10 or 15... Ooh. So having 10 or 15 Tesla Troopers doesn't do anything. It's either boosted or it's
Doesn't
not.
do anything. Exactly. It's either
Ah.
boosted or it's not. And if you have power, 1 Tesla trooper. That's all you need, and it's boosted. That's it.
So it's only if you don't have power that you need a couple more.
Exactly. But Tesla troopers are useful to have around anyway.
Yeah, they're
and,
good.
Yeah.
Good old
yeah.
boys, they hang out, they do some damage.
Indeed. Okay, and it's actually not 10 towers. There is a much lower limit on the prism towers. But yeah, imagine you're low power, right? No MCV, you can't build power. And you've got prisms everywhere. They're all useless. You got Tesla coils. You just need a few Tesla troopers and they're back to work. So advantages and disadvantages, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
nice demo truck in the top there. That was really nice. And Lloyd just keeps spamming the demo trucks. In the meantime, there really isn't much left of Oh Snap. I mean, Local God is trying to defend both fronts here. And we know Local God. He will fight to his last breath.
Yep, going down swinging. But Loka's got a decent amount of stuff going on. But, you know, in a 2v1 situation, what can you really do? It's not quite a 2v1 because Oh Snap does have a barracks, to be fair.
True. That is true. Local got pushing in here. Nice tank control. Terrible tank control out of Fish here. Rushing his tanks back. Still not going to be enough. He's just way too out-tanked at this point. And a Dreadnought from Fish. Starting to target the targets here. And another War Factory goes down. Local got... I appreciate your fighting spirit, mates. But at this point... I'm afraid it's over. Look at all those oils, Ivor. One hit. Come on, that's juicy. I want to see that. I want to see that.
I want to see it. That Dreadnought. Come on, Dreadnought. Do us a favor.
Oh, he's targeting. What are you targeting?
Don't target the tanks. Dreadnoughts are not a good anti-tank weapon. Berg, write that one down. The Dreadnoughts need to be better at shooting tanks. It's a joke, man. Makes a laughing stock of the whole game. Loka's still on the run with his MCV. Nice. These guys definitely got the memo about being time constrained today.
Oh, there we go.
At least we got to see that.
Loka still has his MCV. Oh my god. Loka, by all rights, should be dead by now.
He deploys the MCV. That's great.
One day we're gonna ask Berg to show us his Ivor notebook, right? You keep saying Berg, write that down, right? Now Berg, I'm sure Berg has the Ivor notebook, right?
Of course.
One day we're gonna have a look at the Berg Ivor notebook, and I have a feeling people are gonna be shocked.
Well, I mean, I think heat tracking Dreadnought missiles that can follow rhinos across the battlefield, that's a no-brainer to me, you know, like, duh.
Easy.
Duh.
Well,
okay, so
that was quite a game.
That's 1 point, so now they are going to run another point here. Yeah, so...
So, what was the mistake there? Was that first bunker, Ivor? That first bunker out of Lloyd. It was all downhill from there. So what do we got? We got Lloyd and Fish in the top, and we got Local God and Oh Snap in the bottom here. Let's have a look at what these players are planning to do here. Now, we do see Lloyd switching into Allied. He was Soviet last game, and the reason he won last game was because of that little bunker shenanigan. But switching into Allied here, that's a bit of a different look here for Lloyd. We'll see what he can get done with this new strategy. And, okay, so we see Local God putting up a bunker. I would have liked to see it more in the center there on the right-hand side instead of all the way to the right. So that actually covers that entire area. But I suppose it's good enough. Now, we see Lloyd with a lot of infantry, including GGIs. Now, GGIs are not cheap, boys. These guys are $500 a piece. That's quite expensive. GIs are only 200. So 2 GGIs are worth 5 GIs. Something to consider. We're going to be watching Lloyd's eco as he goes AFC here, trying to make Rocketeers and Eagles copying the strategy we saw earlier from Nebras. We'll see if he can get it to work properly here. Easy practice enough with this. Using the Eagles, nice dodge out of local got, making those Eagles miss. Let's see if he can do it again. And no, this time the Eagle does hit. Snap trying to move in here. Oh, nice little drone ads from Fish countering that Rhino. And now Rocketeers moving into local god's base. Let's see what his response is to these Rocketeers. No, the Rocketeers heading back to help defend the game. GGI is moving into position as well. But local god is in his base right now. Oh, he's targeting the MCV. No, he's not targeting. Yes, he is targeting the MCV. Is he going to get the MCV? Lloyd's MCV is about to go down. Oh my god. Oh, that is not what you want as an early ally player. And he's losing Eagles left, right, and center. Move those Eagles.
Wow, he is left AFC, War Factory, and Barracks. But yeah, that was good for Loka. I think he kind of, anticipated that the late game things are going to get tough. Oh, and we see, Snap's going to dive on the Barracks top side. And Loka and Snap here have gone one-on-one, both sides, taking the MCVs. Now they just need to delay and try to force this into a late game and use their MCV advantage. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Rave Maker with the sub, man. Hey, I appreciate it. And, fantastic. $3 donation. Appreciate it. Sorry, buddy. I was distracted trying to rally people, rally all these different players today. I'm a little distracted. Luckily, we got Snark in here. All right, Snark, how we feeling? How's the dust going to settle here?
Man, I mean, Lloyd is coming in with a scary push here. If he could make this push count here with the GIs, if he can micro them properly enough, it's going to be over right here, right now. The question is, can local gods get a Desolator out fast enough? He's spamming sentry guns, and enough sentry guns will stop this GI army. Again, it comes down to micro.
Radar out.
And there we go. The radar is out, and local god is coming in with a counter punch of his own, sending the tanks in here. As Snap also, okay, he can't decide. Oh no, putting it through the bunker, and the GGI's local got throwing away a million tanks. What is he doing? Oh my god!
Desolator out now. Those GIs are hard countered. Okay.
Yeah, well, at least he defends well. That tank control, Ivor, it's like here. Yeah, for units, take these, kill them, kill them. Oh, wow. All right. Lloyd proving MCV? What you? Who needs an MCV? MCV is for noobs, man. Come on.
MCV's just slow you down.
MCV's old-fashioned. Yeah. Lloyd really putting on a show here, trying to push in here on the left-hand side. Fish, no joke as well, as Snap is desperately trying to hold on against Fish's attacks here. Doing a decent job. Local God, where are you? Local God, where are you going, dude? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
He needs, I mean, it's so annoying that Lloyd has his AFC War Factory and Barracks, and he's on 12K. So Lloyd is just in this, and it's so annoying, these Rocketeers. You got to try to, I don't know, what's the move here? What's the move here for the red team?
What's the flat cannons, deso drones? It's over. You know, whatever it is, I don't care. There's so many moves they can be doing here. They've got MCVs.
They got their
the other
MCVs.
Players don't. Just keep building oils. You'll have more money than them. Keep
So-
building base defenses. Do anything.
Yeah, just keep, I mean, right now, Lloyd has like a decent amount of tanks. You might not want to push, but that's the point, is that keep pumping stuff. You need to be pumping on all your tabs, making stuff happen. Yeah, you got it. There's a lot of options here, but sometimes you get a little paralyzed when there's that many different things you can do. You kind of get, and you'd hate to see Snap lose his his MCV to conscripts, but not gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd here. Tell Berg to install GPS on local gods tanks. I think he forgot, like, everybody else's tanks got them except
yeah,
local gods tanks. Oof. Well, let's see how the dust is gonna settle.
Oh,
here
that
as
nice.
Snap makes.
Yeah, nice V3 from Snap. Gonna take that War Factory out, and that'll get Fish out of the game. Hopefully.
Lloyd pushing in here.
Lloyd's gonna push it. Lloyd takes the MCV.
Oh, revenge. Sweet revenge.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
What is going on here? What is going on here, Ivor? Oh, local god. Oh god, he's killing me. He can hear my reactions on stream and he's enjoying them way too much. He's throwing away tanks on purpose. I'm telling you, Ivor.
He's messing with you. He's messing with you. All right, so a Dreadnought out now. This should be the hammer dropper here. Yeah, take that War Factory first. You got to get one of these. You got to get Fish out of the game. Fish sells off the War Factory. Did that Dreadnought go down? Oh,
Yeah, one
got it
Dreadnought
from
went down
land.
for the Eagles. Yeah.
Oh, the Eagles, nice. And Lloyd's going in again here.
Oh, gonna get him one more factory. If he gets a second more factory, okay, he does back out. Why do you not? You got Desos there. Why do you got Desos there? Use them. He's killing me today. He's killing me today. Alright, anyway, the Dreadnought is gonna be the deciding factor here. I think that was exactly, you know, you said, how do they convert this? This is exactly how they convert this. Oh snap, making that naval yard, getting out those Dreadnoughts, cleaning up, getting fish out of the game, and now all Lloyd has left is a barracks and an AFC. And yeah, so local got cleaning up the army here. No idea why I ended up Allied never touched anything, lol. Yeah, I was surprised he went to Allied there, but he did roll with it. He did not complain right at the start of the game. And you cannot just do this at the end of the game and
Wait, what?
yeah,
Wait, he went.
yeah,
What? He
it
went
doesn't
random.
work.
He went random faction.
Well, he said he didn't know how he turned out as Allied when he didn't touch anything, but you can't mention that at the end of the match, unfortunately.
Oh, you gotta
If you said it right,
Yeah, you gotta set your. Well, you gotta set your faction, and if you don't, you need to quit right away. I mean.
exactly.
But also, people, you know, we don't set the faction. If you don't touch anything, you're gonna end up as a random faction. You gotta set your faction. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
So that puts
Ivor.
1-1 for those guys.
Ivor, unfortunately, I gotta hop off of voice chat.
No problem, no problem. Hey, thanks for keeping it positive in here today. Appreciate the fun. Yeah, we'll talk to you later, Snark.
Sure, man. Sure, man. It was great, man. I'll catch you later, dude.
Okay, Asan, you guys haven't played Lloyd yet? Jewel with the follow, Pepe with the follow. I missed a couple followers, man. I'm too distracted. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Doofus never misses out on a good time, man. First time doing 2v2 and the last time doing 2v2. You guys are here making history. Won't be dealing with this one again.
Because it's time to go beast mode.
Asan. Yeah, the 2v2s were a terrible idea. Okay, so... Alright, so these guys are gonna rock
Have fun. Don't die.
Java, orange. Okay. Nice. We launching? Good. Okay, so Asan and Java in red here, Lloyd and Fish in blue. Yeah, replacements? I can't even get enough players. So imagine, I can't get enough reliable players. Where am I going to get a group of reliable replacements? Well, it's just I mean, that's the big thing. But it's like, but even the top guys, I really did it because people were like excited about it. But if it's like it's more work for me. I don't really enjoy it that much more watching it. And then I kind of thought it was like we would get a lot more players. Like I thought there was a lot of players who were really interested in 2v2, but we ended up with all the same players we always get. You know, and like a lot of the top guys didn't want to play anyway. So it's just like, what are we doing here? You know, what is the advantage of this? So Asan in red, Java, we got left first right here, and Asan. Hassan back to the super aggro base walk. What can you do? What can you do? Lloyd out with his own bunker to try to counter here. And Lloyd goes down quick. Hassan's a monster, man. Who did Hassan lose to? Oh, yeah, Hassan lost to Nebras. What was the other team? I forgot, man. I'm so spaced out today. Anyway, Hassan's a beast. Hassan is a beast. Java doing his job. Java and Hassan got a team thing. Hassan goes super aggro and crushes it. But look at these conscripts chasing this MCV. Doofus with the confetti. Oh, drones the MCV. Lloyd goes down super early. Super early walk there, and this should be pretty easy. 2v1 here. Hassan and Java taking this one home. Any of you guys in the chat who are supposed to be playing in the 2v2 later, we're going to get something going. We're going to do some 2v2s with some people, and we're going to give out some money. I'm not sure. It's so funny how these stream goes. Like today I had all these people abandon me, complaining, and then like all these things happen, and then all of a sudden I have like all these new followers. Fantasius gives me $3 and I got 85 live viewers. It's so funny how it goes. Like yesterday I was so positive and feeling great, and there was like 30 viewers. So it's kind of funny how that goes. But anyway, thanks for all you guys hanging out through this. We are going to get some games coming in here. Jaws wants to go. Netflix is here. Osama's here. We got Zed, Snark, Berg I think is still ready to go. Jaws. We got some big names. We got a handful of people. I thought we'd have like a bunch of people. We still got a handful of some big names that are going to come in here. Going to get some top level 2v2 going. We're going to give out some cash prizes. And I'm going to get my PMA pants on. PMA pants stands for positive mental attitude. You got to have your PMA pants on, man. All right, Java and Hassan take that one home. They're going to play one more point here, and then we're going to move into the top level stuff. Zed, Cold's not. Oh, Cold is down too. Okay, all right. We're gonna get something going here, guys. We're gonna rally. We're gonna rally. I need my banana hat. Give me the banana hat. We're okay. We're okay. PMA pants. PMA. Positive mental attitude. PMS pants. PMS pants are different. PMA pants. All right. Banana hats on. We're feeling good. We're gonna rally. Hopefully we get we're going to get, I think we can get 8 people together. We might have to pull someone up from this division. Try to get 8 people together. Throw some teams together. We'll make new teams. Everyone will complain about the new teams. I will persevere through the complaining because of my banana hat. And then we're going to play some top level 2v2 right after this point. Stay tuned. Action coming at you. Final point here. Lloyd and Fish on the top side here. They just lost that first point. Going to try to stay in it. Try to put one on the board. Hassan's looking tough, man, and Java's a good supportive teammate of Hassan, and Hassan is a beast. I'm not doing any more matches in this division, unless, I mean, I guess if it's tied or something, I guess we'll have to keep going. But at this point, I think we're running matches that literally don't matter. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. But yeah, unfortunately, you know, with tournaments, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So there are things that have to happen sometimes. Banana hat, Ravemaker knows. We'll check the scores. I'm sure we'll have some absurd tie, and we can all talk about it for a half hour. But then we're getting some top level 2v2. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right. So Hassan holding himself back at this point. You don't see the base walk we normally see from him. That's red in the bottom left there, Hassan. Normally he likes that bunker walk. This time him and Java are just pumping the rhinos. Pumping the rhinos. Looks like they're going to coordinate their attack here. Hit from this right side, possibly. Fish and Lloyd. Oh, so Fish out now with a radar. That's a good move. Get some Desos out to slow things down. Great move. Great move. Osama's ready. Osama and Netflix are both ready. I believe Jaws is ready. Yeah. Yeah, professional is possible, but then again, if I go crazy and just rage quit and never stream again, then it doesn't matter how professional I am. Like, for example, the banana hat, not very professional, but keeps me sane. So there's kind of that balance, you know? Stay professional, but also keep from freaking out. You know, that's the big balance. That's what Snark's for. Without Snark here, anything could happen. The next time Zed asks me what time the tournament starts at, woohoo! Without Snark here to calm me down, who knows? All right, Boris out here. I like that. Boris countering the naval yard. Dreadnought out though. I like that. I like that. Yeah, unless the championship is still undecided, we're gonna end this. But we'll see. Actually, I don't know how the points are because of those guys went 1-1. I have no idea where the points are at. Yeah, I think the people who said yes in that thing are good are down, Zed, I think. I guess you might want to make sure Berg. Ed knows. Ed knows this is serious. Lloyd quits out, and Asan, and I like that from Asan. Asan proving that he can bring that aggro bunker walk. He can also sit back, tech up, and beat you with dreadnoughts and apocalypse tanks if anyone's keeping score. Berg's here. Berg's here. Yeah, Son understood the assignment, man. He plays some good blitz, that's for sure. All right, let's take. Oh, Nebras. Nebras and Ali have to play their last match. Oh my god. All right, Nebras and Ali, who haven't you guys played yet? Yeah. Kian was like, I'm so excited for 2v2. All of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, Kian, you're on Snark's team. He's like, nah, I'm out. I can't play. Yeah, Kian. Oh, sorry. I'm on Snark's team. Oh, no. Sorry, I forgot. I gotta go do something. Oh, it's funny. All right, Ed. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, so, any of you guys who are trying to play in the next tournament, the issue is that Nebras and Ali, if Nebras and Ali 2-0 right now, then we have to have a championship. We've probably got another 3 points. We probably got another 20 minutes. That's the problem though, is that by the time this ends in 20 minutes, the pros might not be able to come. But anyway. Keep rolling with it. We do have some good matches here. Ah, the names are wrong. Sorry, Mr. Deeb and Beals are orange right side. The names are on the right side of the screen. So Nebras and Ali on the left, and we got Beals and Mr. Deeb on the right. You can't really do predictions for when it's not a best of 3, because these guys can go 1-1. It would still end. Okay, so Beals, Mr. Deeb, I think they're 0-4 on the day, 0-6 maybe. But Beals is hungry, man. Beals wants to pick up a win, and Beals would do us all a favor too, because if Beals and Mr. Deeb win, then the tournament ends. All right. Yeah, Beals looking hungry, man. Beals riding right in here. So he's got those rhinos in the top left. Gonna counter the rhinos. Nice. Okay, so now we see Ali and Teal is countering. Okay, so he chases off that MCV, doesn't get much done. That was a nice counter from Ali, getting that, getting his MCV out of there. Ali's been playing super tough, man. Ali and Nebra's been playing so tough. So Ali and Nebra's, and then Asan's team, they both only exchanged. Again, the guy's scoreboard's wrong on the bottom right now for this point. They've only lost to each other so far. Beals with a nice group of rhinos. He's got some fodder in there as well. So Beals is the big stick on the map right now. He's got these rhinos. He's got this fodder. If he can pick some targets, he should be able to get something done here. Goes for that barracks. Loses his fodder. Still a lot of rhinos. Oh, but in those GIs, you hate. Ooh, and he's not running over the GIs. Oh. Beals throws his army there. Nice use of the GIs to thwart that attack. Beals doesn't get as much done as he wants there. Pretty much just gets a barracks. Some secret sauce for Nebras and Ollie. Nice, Ed. Nice. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. We do have a Navy SEAL in that IFV. Not going to be able to get in, though. We never see the Navy SEAL IFVs. It's not something we see very often. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay, that paradrop chases off Mr. Deeb's MCV. Nice paradrop, though. He's going to continue the push on that right side with those GIs. I like that. We got a battle lab out from Nebras now. Nebras does have the money. Nebras has quite a bit of money, so you see the Mirage tanks coming out. It's looking pretty good for Nebras. Ooh, takes out that AFC on the top side. So there goes Mr. Deeb's AFC. Mr. Deeb's doesn't really have anything in this game right now. Beals, oh, he's doing some work with a couple of Rockies bottom side. Beals has a nice group of rhinos, but unfortunately this is pretty much a 2-on-1 right now. And with Nebras, oh, Nebras lost that battle lab. No, I mean Navy SEALs to go bomb buildings. Little C4 knocking at your door. That's what I mean. This is not the final, Doofus. It's hard to say. If it depends how these points go, because it's round robin, so it's hard to say how it's gonna settle. Beals is like 2v1ing this right now, but 2v1's so hard. I mean, no matter how good you're playing, you're ultimately, you have half the production of your opponents. It's just really, really difficult. So he's getting double teamed here. Beals gonna lose his army. Oh, sorry, Doofus. I didn't ask anything, Doofus says. To share if this isn't the final. I just saw the D. Scoreboard's incorrect for the players. Okay. So now Beals is massing drones. Yeah, I mean, with two... I mean, both these guys got their MCVs. Is Mr. Deeb... Mr. Deeb has a war factory. Mr. Deeb does have a war paradrop on the backside. I know. He drones... Pretty heavy drone. That's a nice drone hit for Beals. It's a good move to try to thin things out. But again, what do you do about this? Look at these. How do you get through that? Beals with no tech, confined to that corner. Pretty tough situation. Demo trucks coming in now. Oh, gotta love to see the demo trucks come in. Nice. Ooh. Prism tanks doing work. Yeah, Doofus, you want to come hang out? Okay, so Nebras, they put one on the board. I'll change the scoreboard. Broken headphones. Broken headphones. Gotta hate the broken headphones. All right, here we go. Left versus right. There's something weird. I think blue and red. So blue and red start in opposite corners, and that's why we don't. That's why we don't see corners, opposite corners. So if blue and red are always in the opposite corners, then they're teammates. Yeah, so we always get top or bottom versus each other. I thought red and yellow start opposite. I forget red and blue do as well. Yeah, Dubus, we'll get you in here. Right after this. Okay. So Nebra's going to come out with some early GIs. So Beals told Deeb to switch to Soviet. He wants to bring the Rhino pressure. The Rhino pressure. And we'll see. We'll see if Beals did good that last game, honestly. I think Mr. Deep's fallen behind a little bit, and yeah, and you can see obviously these guys want to push in on. Ooh, but Deeb's out with that nice Desolator. He stops the GIs, he stops the Rhinos, and you could tell that it looked like Ali and Nebra had a plan, go in early and try to cut off Deeb and leave Beals alone again. But well defended by Mr. Deeb down there in the bottom left. RA enthusiast. It's a good word for us. I start telling people that when I meet them. What's up? What's your... Oh, my name's Ivor. I'm a Red Alert 2 enthusiast. But that's really what it is. I am enthusiastic about Red Alert 2. Okay, still pushing in now, and you see Beals pumping the sentry guns down there. I would love to see another bunker. The bunkers can just do so much work early game like we've seen all tournament. Ska with the follow. Dr. Killer with the follow. Unleash. Missed a bunch of follows. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, so they're hanging in there. You know, Nebras and Ali, they wanted to snuff out Orange early, and they did fail. So I mean, everyone is still rolling into a second round here. The question is, Ali is going to start pumping a lot of Rhinos. Can Beals match those Rhinos? And then, well, realistically, can they do something before Nebras down in the bottom right gets his tech up? That's the real issue here. That tech gets up for Allied. Things go south very, very quickly once the Prism tanks and the Mirages get out. And Ali happy to swoop up that free money on the map. Nice moves, nice moves. Hits a power plant, loses all 4 Eagles there. And Nebers is doing everyone a favor by not pumping multiple ASCs. He doesn't do more than 4 Eagles generally. He's doing everyone a favor. Prism Tower on the bomb side going to outrange that bunker. It looks like Nebers is ready to push right behind it. And Mr. Deep should be fine here. The bunkers are a bit, or the Prism Tower is going to be difficult for him though. Snipers out to counter the Desos. And now we see Ali and Beals engaging on the top side here. Okay, yeah, the Sniper Desos battles are so interesting. Okay, oh, and Ali finds an opening, goes on that top side. Gonna hit that oil, get a nice chain reaction out of it. But can Beals pull ahead here on the tanks? Mr. Deeb comes up. Are they gonna try to double team him and push through those bunkers? Those bunkers make it very, very difficult. They're not quite coordinated here. Are they pushing? Are they not pushing? Goes for a bunker. I think they're gonna push here. Oh, but Mr. Deeb has to pull back as we see Ali. All 4 players banging out right now, but that defensive advantage for Ali. His bunkers did a lot, and now his tanks are rolling through unscathed. Gonna put another one on the board. Yeah, Ali's tough. Ali is very, very tough. Very, very tough player. He's heavily droned right here, but he's taken all the main targets. We got Nebras pushing it on the bottom side. All right, all right. Oh my gosh, Bike Rush with the raid. 125 new friends. And good news, guys, because we are in for the championship right now. That brings Nebras and Ali to 7-1. Asan and Java, Nebras and Ali. Now we're finally to the point in the round robin. We got a tie. 7 wins, 1 loss. Asan and Java, Nebras and Ali, championship. Let's get it going.